Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Okwemi of Okweseidu Consult Limited, and today we're going to discuss the good, bad, and the ugly when it comes to property buyback investment plan. Because if I was an investor and I hear of an opportunity, the first thing I'm going to want to find out is understanding what this investment is all about and what are the risks involved. I don't want my money to lose that way. And I bet that that is how you feel as well. Today, stick with me. This video, I decided to write out the questions so that I don't take much of your time. My name is Okwemi once again, and let us get right into it. Number one question here is, what does property buyback investment plan means? Is it land flipping? Is it land banking? What exactly is property buyback investment plan? Like the name implies, you buy a property and within a short period of time, after a duration, it is being bought back from you. Simple as ABC. I would say it is similar to land banking, but for a short period of time because it is a short term investment that lies within the real estate sector. I hope I attended to that clearly. Then the second question here is my investment secure with collateral or documentation? Usually, property buyback investment plan has to be secured. You have your deeds, you have the receipts, of course, you have the investment advice, and you have a post-dated check if that's your preferred mode of payment upon maturity. Some people will prefer transfer. People in diaspora who would not have time to go to the bank, they usually opt for the transfer option. That is the standard. And for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to quickly use the Ayhomes buyback investment plan as a reference. Now, because I can attest to the genuinity of this investment. What that is, everything I'm saying right now in this video is surrounded is me giving details about AY Homes buyback investment plan. Yes, like I said earlier, what document are you going to be getting? You're going to be getting your deed of contract, just the same way. Let's say you buy a physical land somewhere you want to develop, you want to build your home or something, you get a deed of assignment. But because this is strictly investment purpose, you're going to be getting a deed of contract that shows temporary ownership of a particular size of land within a secured estate. A secured estate. I said that twice for a reason. With the land be allocated to you, yes. If you're investing into AYM property buyback investment plan, you're going to be getting your land allocated on request. If you want a survey document to back it up, you have the freedom, you can request for that, and your land will be allocated to you. I said secured the other time because AY Homes, we have set aside two different estates for this offer. One is located in IBEFUN, Ogun State, called Kambili City 2, and the other is located in Ibeju Lekki, Aviation Palace, Ibeju Lekki. These two properties as a C of O title document. So when we're talking about the security of the properties, 100% verifiable. So straight to the next question. Number three, we have, what is the ROI and how long is the investment cycle? Okay, you can earn 26% profit in 8 months. If you're going for the 1 year, you earn 40% profit in 1 year. For 18 months, you earn 65% profit. And for 24 months, you earn 85% profit. For example, if you're able to invest the amount of 100 million naira for 1 year, at the end of your investment, you're going to be getting your capital invested and your interest, which is 40 million naira, total 140 million naira. This is really exciting, I tell you. Then, another question I have here is, can I withdraw before maturity date? Yeah, just like when you're buying into an estate, you're doing a payment plan and you decide to collect refund. Might be that you need your money. Of course you can, but you know that this thing comes with an agreement. So in the contract, usually you're going to have your refund less a particular percentage as administrative charges. So yes, you can pull out of your investment. And you can also get an upfront payment. So that's another option. But then there's also a terms and condition in that regard. I think for If you're going for a 1 year or 2 years, you can decide to get an upfront payment of your interest. Then we also have the number four question here. I think there's number four. We have, who is AY Homes and why should I trust them? Very, very important. A very, very important question. Now, AY Home is a real estate development company located here in Aja. Now, AY Homes has over 20 estates in Lagos and Ogun State. Like I said earlier, when it comes to reputation, when it comes to capacity, give it to A Homes. We have over 20 estates in Lagos and Ogun State. We have City Pearls and Gardens located right beside Alaro City. We have the Eagles Estate. We have Ayo Castle. We have A Homes Luxury Villa located in Magodo. To mention a few, we have really, really luxurious estates. We have affordable estates. We've sold out on several estates in Lagos as well. Then when it comes to this property investment, homes has 0% payment delay. You can do your findings. You can do your findings. As a matter of fact, I would encourage you to also do your own due diligence. There is no delay whatsoever. There has been no issue. We are always on track. So it's a registered company under the CAC here in Nigeria, Corporate Affairs, and once again, you can do your findings. 100% secured. So now the number five question is, what happens if the company defaults or I want to pull out early? I'm going to come out really, you know, 100% real with you now. So what happens if the company defaults? However, we haven't had any case of default from the company side in the beginning of this investment opportunity. But let's say it happens. Well, what's your gain? Are you just going to lose your money like that? Of course not. First of all, that's where security comes in. Your property, you're temporarily buying a property from the brand. So that means that you have a land in your name at that time. So if the company defaults on their own side, it is not in the best interest of the company because they're going to be losing the land to you. And you need to know that these properties that you're getting at this particular price, which I'm still going to go into, let's take for instance, we were using Kambili City one initially for this offer, and a plot of land ordinarily will cost 4.5 million naira. To get the one that you get allocated, you get your deed, survey, and everything. You can start to develop and all of that. For people who want to do longer term investment, you want to keep it for 5, 10 years before they resell or they develop, left to them. But for people who are buying into our investment section of this estate, we're selling at a minimum of 1 million naira per plot. So tell me, if you are buying a property for if you're buying a property that is selling for 4.5 million naira at 1 million naira, and eventually I default in my own side. It is when I pay you your capital and interest that I get the ownership of my land back. If I default, there is problem on my side because the land is actually selling for 4.5 million naira. Why would I want to default when you bought for 1 million naira? So you are at the winning side. If the company defaults, the company will be running at a very, very huge loss. So let's move on to number six. What are the risks involved and how are they mitigated? I will be lying to you if I tell you that this investment is 100% risk free. Yes. Whether you buy crypto, you buy stock, there is no investment without its own risk. However, it's important to take calculated risk, and that is why with AY Homes buyback investment plan, you are getting a land that has title as your collateral, as something that protects your profits. Do you understand? So that if you're that shows that you're getting a secured land. So that is a way to give additional comfort so that you get to know that you're not just holding paper or anything. So number seven is this plan regulated by any government body or financial authority? Like I said earlier, AY Homes is a company properly registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission, a registered estate, and unlike other financial institutions that are regulated by SEC, If you're doing mutual funds, you're buying bonds and treasury bills, it is a financial institution. This AY Homes is a real estate agency company. So it is protected by the Corporate Affairs Commission. Then the next question is, what type of investors is this plan suitable for? Yeah. So first of all, diaspora investors. Trust me, you know the way Nigerians, the way people are always reaching out to you. By the time you calculate how much you have you have sent, you have just dash, 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 you would see that probably in a year you have sent over 30,000, over 50,000 US dollars that you can't really account for. So imagine you were able to put that together and you invest in something that will give you returns. As a matter of fact, you can also do that so that you can now use your profit to cater for the responsibilities that you have here in Nigeria. It's a very, very good one. And for people who might not have been able to buy land, the truth is there's nothing like affordable properties in Lagos anymore. Where affordability is relative, but I would tell you that if you have 1 million, 2 million, 3 million naira, you can take advantage of this and you make returns. So it's not until you have 100 million, you have billions of naira before you're able to enjoy the benefits of real estate returns. Also, people who are looking to invest in real estate short term, there are people who they have lands, they have houses, and they still have some money that they would like to still make profits on it. So they don't want to tie the money down for long, or probably they already have something to do with the money in a year or 2 years. This is an opportunity to just, key into this and use money for you instead of just keeping the money line idle in your bank account. Yes, and if those looking for something safe, a passive income, ordinarily if you buy a land and you keep for years, that is for capital gains, right? The longer you keep it, the longer you are able to make much profit on it. So this one is for people who want something a little bit more passive. You can do 8 months, you can do 8 months, you can do 12 months, you can do 16 months, and you can do 24 months at 26% profit, 40% profit, 65% profit, and 85% profit, respectively. So, now, how is this different from buying land directly? Yeah, how is it different from buying land directly? So, we're going to. So, if you're interested in this offer, if you have questions, or you would like me to also, so now this is an opportunity that I would advise that you should not miss, because instead of leaving idle funds in the bank account, instead of letting inflation eat deep into your money, this is a very good offer. And for the funds that you don't want to tie down for so long, or you're probably working towards a goal, you want to buy a house in 2 years, in the next 1 year, and you've saved some amount of money, instead of just letting it lose value, you can also invest in something like this to protect yourself against inflation. Once again, my name is Okpeyemi of Okweseidu Consult Limited. You can reach me on the number showed on your screen. Be rest assured that every investment offer you see on this channel is verified, safe, secured, and is something that I can also invest on. So feel free to contact me, and don't forget to look us up across all our social media handles, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please, 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 please don't forget to subscribe. I look forward to hearing from you, and see you soon in my next video. Bye.